All right, so I would get on. I was like, well, good afternoon, everybody. Hi, my name is Cetrus Ivan. I want to welcome you all to this information that I want to share with you today. This is the same information that was shared with me, almost 20 years ago. That has really changed my life. When I first took a look at this business and at this membership, I was in a bad place. I was about to lose my license for speeding tickets. I was about to lose my license. I overheard someone talking to one of my coworkers about it, about the membership, and all I heard was they help with traffic tickets. And from that moment on, I asked them to stay around while I went to lunch. I signed up on the spot. Fast forward 2 years later, I learned about the opportunity because, mind you, for 2 years, I was just using them for speeding tickets. They met a need that I had in the moment, and for 2 years, I used them to fulfill that need because I didn't slow down. I kept speeding. I didn't slow down. But fast forward 2 years later, I took a real look at this membership and opportunity, and I didn't even realize everything that the membership offers, which you guys will see today. And I also took a look at the opportunity, and I didn't realize that I could be making some good supplemental income on the side without it interfering in what I was currently doing full time. Mind you, I'm the husband of one, the father of four. And my kids were busy. All of them were in sports, different sports, sometimes at the same time. So we were a two-car ministry, divide and conquer. One person had a game here, one person had a game there. So we were getting off work, rushing to a game, rushing to a practice, rushing to the school, and then rushing to church, and then rushing back home to wake up the next day and do the same thing. Well, I knew that I didn't want the rest of my life to look like that. So I took a look at this opportunity because I knew that if I wanted something different, I had to do something different. And if I kept doing the same thing, then the next 5 years are going to look exactly like the last five. So I took a look at it. And you're going to see that today. The person that we have presenting this information for you today, she is awesome. She's a ton of fun to work with. She knows 100% of the information, and and she's incredible. And she makes some really good money in doing this. So without any further ado, I want to introduce you all to the one and only Miss Debbie Garrett. And so from there, you would just come on and kind of give your Dun and Bradstreet brief, a brief synopsis about what it is, that you do, how you got involved, and then you just go into the presentation. That wasn't too hard, was it?
No, but you are a great talker anyway. I mean, you're pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't always that
You
way.
know how to articulate your words very well, and yeah, me, I'm just a little tad bit shy still, but not as I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I ought to be just yet, but I'm not where I used to be. So I have made some progress and
Yeah, and that's what
improved
we
in
look
those
for.
areas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we look for. Progress, not perfection. That's
yeah,
all. Just 1%. If you got 1% better every day, guess where you would be at the end of a year?
better.
365% better. And tell me, sometimes, they say there's only 1 degree difference. 1 degree, 1%, 1 degree difference between hot water and steam. Between it just being hot water and between it boiling and bubbling over. Just turn it up just a little bit. 1% every day over a year. And you're growing every day when you get better, you're growing off of that. So you're not going back down to zero and then coming back up to one. You're going from one to two, and you're capitalizing, you're compound. It's like compound interest. So you're getting, what I'm saying, you're getting better. Just like in sports or exercise and health. If you start going to the gym, after a month, you're stronger than you were when you started a month ago. So you keep
Right.
building on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And by the time you get 6 months in, you'll look back and be like, man, I remember when I first came, I couldn't even lift 100 pounds. Now I'm benching 250. You know what I'm saying? So you grow off of
To
your
stay
progression.
consistent. And that's my game plan is to stay consistent with the business and you know, see it grow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so now at this point, what we would do, we've done the intro. Um, and so what we'll do is, and normally, of course, we'd have a PowerPoint. Let me see if I can share my, I always have, let me know if this screen is sharing or not. and then I'll go back and we'll do something different. Can you see that screen?
Yes, I can.
It should have a picture of me and my family, say the Ivies. Can you see that?
Yes, I see that.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what we do, I do slideshow from current slide. So is it full screen now?
It's full screen, yes.
Okay. Now
How's
tell
the
me if it
family?
changed, if it's changing, if it's going to the next slide. Did it change?
Yes,
Is it still changing?
yes, it is.
Okay, because sometimes when I do that, it won't change. And I had to go back and stop sharing and start sharing again. But everything is still, so it's still, everything's still changing.
Simpler, easier, more affordable.
Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. So and then we would just go through the presentation, just the same way they do on the Zooms every night. We would do the exact same thing. I just kind of put my own stuff in there so people would know who they talking to. So I put a picture of me and my family in there, and I go through my, this is the baby girl over here, and the wife and me, and then my son. So, yeah, I just kind of go through that spiel, and you be doing the same thing, if you wanted to, just so people know who it is that's doing the presentation.
Right. Okay.
And then we would go through that. But what I'm gonna do to make it easier until people get comfortable doing the presentation themselves is I would share my screen, but I would play a video that's um, already recorded. I would just play the video that I would normally send to somebody that has the presentation on it. So if you want to, we can go through it because it's a new video. This is like the new one. It's like 23 minutes. And I only watched it once. I'm like, I love that video. So of course I like the live Zooms too, but I'm like, if people can't make it to the Zoom, I can send them that video or do a presentation like this and play that video. I'm like, I like that video. So
Well, I do want to make mention that I do have. I'm really excited about it. At least two people possibly,
okay,
because I want to get my 3+1
okay,
in. Uh, so I got two people that might possibly
okay.
join me. So,
And I tell you what, if I get anyone in that wants to join the business, I will I can put them under you. So like just say if you got
yeah,
3 memberships, if you got 3 people to sign up for the identity theft plan, or if you signed your son up for the identity theft plan and you found 2 more people to do it, now all you need is an associate, somebody to sign up for to do the business. What I would do would if I had somebody came on board, I would just put them under you. I would
okay,
place I would have them go to your website and sign up to be an associate. So that way you get that credit. Now you're fast start qualified. You've already went to the training. Now at that point you're eligible for you're going to get your $200 bonus. The bonuses they pay them out once a month on
okay,
the 7th of every month. So like over the next 2 weeks, if we get you up to if we get you up to about 12 memberships, then you're gonna get a $700 bonus plus your
okay.
commissions. And
Which
we can
is like just at one time, right? The bonus is one time.
hmm now there's bonuses you can qualify for every month, but the fast start bonus, you only do that, you know what I'm saying? And you hit that in your first 20 days, and then after you hit the 20-day mark, the next bonus, you got 45 days. A total of 45 days to get the full 700. If you rank advance in your first 20 days, you get a $200 bonus. And then if you rank advance the second time over the next 25 days, then you get another $500 bonus. So a total of your first 45 days, if you hit manager, which is not hard to do, and it can be by yourself or with a team, because everything your team does counts towards your rank
Right.
advance too.
So with me signing up the like 3 people+1, that's already a team right there, right?
Yep. That one person is your team. Your team is people that sign up for the business, not memberships. But, when I started off, I was just writing memberships because I'm like, man, you have to deal with people. I don't want to deal with people. I'd rather them just sign up because if I sign them up for the business, they might not be as enthused or dedicated to it as I am because my why is like, I got to get some money. I got to get people out here. And then as I begin to grow and I realized how much of a blessing the membership is and the opportunity if you take advantage of it, I'm like, everybody needs to do this. Everybody's
Yeah.
not going to do it, but everybody at least needs to know that it's available. And that, especially now, all you're doing is inviting people to a Zoom. And I'm like, my whole thing was kind of like you. I'm like, I want to get up in front of people and talk to people. Go figure. Now I've been in many plays. I got a movie that was at theaters that I was in, but yet and still I'm the guy that didn't want to get up and talk in front of people. And now that's, now I've run my mouth
You're a pretty good speaker now,
all the time.
though. I would have never thought that. But I
Oh
spoke with a
man.
person to try to invite out today, and was they ask questions. They want to know what type of brand and I explained it, you know, legal people. And, well, no, I'm interested. I don't need help in the legal field. That's fine, but you might know somebody else that might need the service.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's them type of people that's out
Yeah.
there. So, I'm not discouraged, but I'm still gonna keep on doing it.
Oh yeah. No, no, no.
So,
This today. No one showed up. That's normal. And I know that sounds like you don't want business to be like that, but it's
I'm
just
just
kind of
getting
like,
started. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And really we look, tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm not doing one tomorrow. But now we can start inviting people to the Monday night Zoom, to the Tuesday night Zoom, to the Wednesday night Zoom. It's two of them on Wednesdays.
okay. So,
TNV
what's the
does
time
one.
on Wednesday?
Wednesdays they got the normal 7 o'clock one, and then there's one that happens at 6. The one at 6 o'clock is a different team, but man, they're
You
predominantly
know
black.
what, Cetus? Oh my goodness. Okay, at my job, they just changed my shift. Oh my God.
Okay.
It's starting Monday. Because I was on days and I'll be at work from 6 to 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they changed my shift. My shift now is in the afternoon until like midnight.
Okay.
It's just gonna make it harder for me to make the Zoom meeting. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. Uh,
Well, if
I
you
probably I probably still can be on my phone and invite people out to Zoom meeting. I probably just have to. I'll be present, but I'll probably say much.
right, right,
That's
right.
what
And I do it. I do it when I'm sometimes when I'm here. If I'm at, I do it when I'm at Bible study. I'll get on the Zoom, because I'll invite people to the Zooms, and I'll go into the church and I just have it on my phone. And, sometimes I have an earpiece in, and then sometimes I just let it go, and I look at it every now and then to make sure I ain't
yeah.
disconnected or
That's
nothing.
how I'm gonna have to do it because
Yeah,
yes, I mean it's a way around it. I still
yeah, 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 yeah,
I'm gonna be as free as I was when I'm off. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'll be
And you say
on
you go in at what time?
I'll be running at
At what time?
3.
3. So we can do this. We can do a Zoom, a lunch Zoom.
Okay.
I go to lunch at 12 every day from 12 to 1:30, and on Wednesdays from 12 to 2:30.
Okay.
And at
So they do
first what
have
I
12,
was
12
doing,
o'clock Zooms.
huh?
So they do have 12 o'clock Zoom.
Well, I was doing Zooms. I was doing my own Zooms.
Okay.
And every day at 12:30. Like this same link that we're on now, I got it set from now to sometime in 2026 to do a Zoom every day at 12:30.
Okay.
Now I
Yeah.
don't do them every day, but if I've talked to people and they want to jump on there, I'll get on there and do a Zoom and do a presentation. I either do the presentation myself or, like I'm gonna show you, I'll play the video, and I do those every day at 12:30, from like 12:30 to 1:10, and then I'll answer questions that they may have afterwards. I go through and answer questions, so we can do that. We can do a Zoom every day at 12, a lunch Zoom every day at 12:30.
Okay.
And
Well,
if no one joins, then it can be you can answer any questions or go through a brief training. And if people join, then that's even better because now we are on there. We can answer any questions they may have. Trust me, it'll catch. Trust me, when it starts off, it's always slow. It's always slow in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But once you push past it, because the more you do it, the better you get at it. And
Yeah.
you figure out, okay, well, nobody showed up because, like for me, I had to tell myself, I'm like, well, I don't have anybody showing up because I waited till Saturday morning to start inviting people. Or, you know what I'm saying? If I had to start at Monday, I'm like, look, I'm having this big Zoom on Saturday. Or I'm having this big Zoom Wednesday afternoon at 12:30. Really want you guys to jump on and give me your feedback. And then I'll follow up with them on Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Like, hey, don't forget, let me know if you can't make it. We got the Zoom today at 12:30. Be there sharp because I really want you to meet these people or see this information that I've been introduced to, and I really think it'll be a good fit for you. And just so you can get on there and give me your feedback. I don't have a lot of information about the project that we're doing, but I really want you to see it so you can give me your feedback because I value your opinion. So
Right.
when you tell people that, they're like, oh, well, yeah, okay. I can come on there and check it out for you, see what we're talking about. And when in reality, I care less what you think. I've been doing it for 20 years. I already know. You know what I'm saying? Not in a disrespectful way, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just, because this is how people operate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, for most people, they always thinking somebody's trying to sell them something,
mm-hmm.
and they tend to, reject but
And that's why when you first joined years ago, the guy, Dave Savola, was alive, and he had a simple script, 3 sentences, always worked, never failed. You can put them in any order, it will not mess up. And he said it takes the pressure off of them thinking you're trying to sell them something. He says, I got something I really want to show you. You may or may not be interested, but it'll only take 15 to 20 minutes.
oh wow, that's a good one.
You might not even be
Oh yeah,
interested in it.
I like that one. Yeah,
It
I'm gonna have
takes
to
the
use
pressure
that
off.
one. I
And
mean, is it okay to use it?
yeah, he made $4 million a year doing that. He said, I got something I want to show you. You may or may not be interested, but it'll only take a few minutes. We're doing a Zoom Wednesday at 12:30. Can I count on you to be there? Because I would love to I'd love to get your feedback on this project I'm working on.
I think that's the script I want to use more than yeah. Because when you put that 15 minutes in there, they
Right.
probably can find 15 minutes out of their time and
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah,
check
yeah,
it out. Yeah, 15 minutes out.
yeah. All right, Miss. So you want to watch this video real quick?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Look at Miss Debbie. Girl, you ain't changed a bit.
You don't
That's a
think
good
so?
thing though. Cause we ain't seen you what? It's been over 10 years, I know. Was it like 2009, 2010? Or was it that? Or was it soon? Was it?
It might have been 16,
Oh Lord, I done went way
maybe
back.
15, 16, or 17 during that time.
Okay, well that's still 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, it's been a
8
while.
years.
Yeah, I was
8 years.
out on, I think was it Kingston? Yeah, South County area.
All right, let me see here. Let me see if I can share this here screen here. All right, now you're gonna have to let me know. Can you see that? Look like a gas,
Yes.
$30.91.
Yep.
All right, and now let me see.
Is it a video?
Yeah, this would be the video I would play if I didn't want to do the presentation myself. All right, so let me know if you can see this and if you can hear it.
Let's face it,
Yep,
inflation
I
is
can
here to
see it and
stay.
hear it.
Groceries, rent,
Okay.
a car loan, or a mortgage can seem to cost
All right, so this is the video I would
Let's
play.
face it, inflation is here to stay. Groceries, rent, a car loan, or a mortgage can seem to cost more every day, and savings for emergencies or retirement can feel impossible. Are you one of the many looking for a way to earn supplemental income? A way that's flexible and fits into your current schedule? Have you considered working for yourself by starting a business from home? If you answered yes to any of those, then Legal Shield might just be the opportunity you're looking for. With Legal Shield, you can earn extra income and make a difference in the lives of others. Together, we dream bigger to create a world where justice is available to everyone, not just those who can afford it. Thousands of part-time entrepreneurs have taken on our mission. When you share our services with someone and they become a member, you get paid. You work on your own terms, whenever you have time, building and growing your own business. And we'll give you the tools needed to succeed, including training, mentorship, and personal development. You're not in this alone. As a Legal Shield associate, not only can you get paid for selling our services, you also have the opportunity to qualify for exciting bonuses, incentives, and our annual incentive trip to exciting destinations. You'll also enjoy leveraged income as the team you build and grow sells memberships. And you don't get paid just once for those sales. Earn residual income for the lifetime of the membership. Join the mission to make equal access to the law a reality. Our associates come from all backgrounds and experiences, with the common goal to bring protection and opportunity to everyone. There has never been a better time to dream bigger with Legal Shield.
A lot of people.
Hi everybody, Kai Deering, and I'm so excited to share these services with you. For more than 50 years, Legal Shield has been making a huge difference in so many lives, including my own. We protect and empower more than 4.5 million lives by providing equal access to the legal system. You might be asking, how do you do that? Well, we do it through a disruptive innovation. That's when something comes along that makes it simpler, easier, and more affordable. Think Amazon, Spotify, Uber. They all made it simpler to shop, listen to your favorite music, and get more affordable rides. And that's what we do, but for legal services. We've made accessing a law firm simpler, easier, and more affordable. As a Legal Shield member, you can call and speak to your provider law firm for advice. If you feel like you've been treated unfairly by purchasing a defective item and the manufacturer wouldn't honor the warranty, or if an insurance claim like I had was denied, then you believe you should have been covered, well, the provider law firm can write a letter or make a phone call on your behalf to assist with this situation.
I've been with Legal Shield for about 10 years, and I've used Legal Shield on several occasions. I'm currently dealing with a home warranty issue. We just built a home, and within 5 to 6 months, we started seeing some unusual effects of our home, some damage that occurred. So I contacted Legal Shield. I told them my issues. They told me to get some documents together. And once I got the documents together, I submitted them within 24 to 48 hours. They had a letter back to me that I approved, and we sent that to our construction company. And within 5 to 10 days, they responded back. Without Legal Shield, we probably never would have got a response, and we wouldn't be on the road to getting a recovery of our home situation. Thank you, Legal Shield, for just helping us and supporting us along the way.
Seeking professional legal help isn't always cost effective, but as a Legal Shield member, it is. I recently had an issue where I rented a rental car and returned the keys after hours, right, in a bucket, and just took off for my flight. A few weeks later, I got an email from the rental car company asking me how would I like to pay for the $1,000 worth of damage. I was shocked. I did nothing to that car. There was no damage, and I returned it in perfect working order. But you know what? I didn't worry, and I didn't get mad. I just literally tapped the app, talked to my Legal Shield provider law firm, and they helped me out. They told me they'd seen this a time or two before, and because they assume that you're just gonna pay the bill since it would be cheaper than any of the other alternatives like fighting it, well, my provider law firm asked if they could send a letter on my behalf, and I said, heck yes. A few weeks later, that company received this letter from my law firm instructing them of my rights. And lo and behold, a few days later, I received a response from the rental car company stating that they had made a business decision to close down the claim. Folks, if I didn't have Legal Shield, I would probably have just ended up paying thousands of dollars simply because it would have been cheaper than having my rates go up or to fight them. But thankfully, I had access to my Legal Shield provider law firm, and their help didn't cost me anything above my monthly membership fee. Your provider law firm can review personal contracts and documents before you sign them as well. They can provide advice if you have concerns, and they may even make suggestions to help keep you from being taken advantage of. How many times have you signed a contract without understanding exactly what you're agreeing to? Whether it's HOA agreements, buying or refinancing a home, renting an apartment, buying a car, or even starting a new job. People likely sign more contracts than they truly realize, and many of us rarely have a lawyer look them over beforehand. With the Legal Shield Preferred Legal Plan, you can easily upload a document up to 25 pages to be reviewed. I feel one of the best features of our legal plan is the estate planning benefits. Your provider law firm can help you prepare your will, physician's directive, and draw a power of attorney. You can begin your will preparation on the Legal Shield app, and when you've completed the information, you can send it directly to the law firm. As a preferred plan member, you can receive annual updates to these documents as well. Need help with moving traffic issues? Your Legal Shield membership helps on and off the road. The Preferred Legal Plan offers assistance for 2 moving traffic violations per membership year for each covered person.
I never forget driving down the street one day, getting pulled over by the police because I was going a little bit faster than I should have. Didn't realize it. And I got issued with a traffic ticket. And I was wondering, my gosh, I can't believe this. What am I going to do? Then I remembered, I've got Legal Shield. I'm a Legal Shield member. So I was actually able to pull up the Legal Shield mobile app, request a consult, speak with my attorney on the situation. They asked me to upload a copy of the ticket through the mobile app, and they gave me some good, solid advice. In return, they ended up going to court for me. And what happened was there were no points on my record, my insurance rates didn't double and triple on me, and I was able to keep my money in my pocket where I love it to be. Thank you so much, Legal Shield.
After being a member for 180 days, your plan matures to include additional uncontested family services such as adoption, name change, separation, divorce, and civil annulments. Legal Shield can also help prepare prenuptials or postnuptial agreements. What would you do if you were named in a civil suit, right? I mean, defending yourself against a lawsuit could be financially devastating. As a Legal Shield member, you have a set number of hours, your provider law firm's time for, pre-trial and trial defense services for covered civil matters. And if the IRS notifies you that you're being audited on your personal income tax returns, your provider law firm can help. You'll have a set number of pre-trial and trial hours available for assistance. We also provide 24/7 access to your provider law firm for covered legal emergencies. For instance, if you've ever been questioned, arrested, detained by law enforcement, if you're involved in an automobile accident and you're injured, or if the state attempts to remove your children from your home, seriously, just tap the app and you can be connected with your provider law firm anytime, literally day or night.
I had been dealing with a problem for 2 years where I went to refinance my home, found out that someone had rung up an $1,800 wireless bill under my Social Security number, someone in Arizona. Now I reside in Michigan. So I didn't think that would be a big deal, but I couldn't take advantage of the refinance loan without getting rid of that debt. So I had to pay the $1,800 just to follow through with the finance. Well, I thought it would be an easy fix, so I wrote letters, called supervisors, wrote more letters. 2 years later, still couldn't get my $1,800 back. So I became a member of the legal program. I called the law firm, didn't know much about it, to be honest, and I just said, hey, can you help me? And I explained the situation. They said, well, no guarantees, but we'll write them a letter. They wrote a letter to that wireless company who overnighted my $1,800 to me. I had it within 72 hours. So it really spoke to me about the value of the membership.
You can get your documents e-signed and notarized. You can receive unlimited number of e-signatures and up to 5 online notarizations per membership year. And if you need additional legal help, Preferred Legal Plan members can get a 25% discount off the provider law firm's standard hourly rate for personal legal matters that aren't covered for your plan, helping to ensure that you're legally empowered. The Legal Shield Preferred Legal Plan is also the best value for families. Not only do we cover you, but your membership can also protect your spouse and eligible dependents. In addition to legal help, let's talk about protecting yourself with identity theft protection. Now, I don't know about you, but I've lost count of how many times I've heard or read a news story about a company's data being breached or hacked. And that's why I'd like to take a moment and tell you about another service we offered. It's called ID Shield. Countless places have access to your family's name, addresses, phone numbers, and their date of birth. They also know even scarier details, including social security numbers, credit card numbers, and other financial details. But you can monitor your private information with ID Shield. Simply enter the details you want monitored, and ID Shield will let you know via email or push notifications when your monitored information is detected. And should you ever become a victim of identity theft, ID Shield will assign a licensed private investigator to your case to help you restore your identity. Your investigator will work with you one-on-one to do whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, to get you back to your pre-theft status. ID Shield includes up to $3 million of identity fraud protection to cover certain costs in the event of a covered identity theft situation. But ID Shield isn't just here to help once your identity has been stolen. We also provide proactive tools to help keep your data protected from potential theft. In the event of an identity theft emergency, ID Shield provides emergency access to live support, ensuring that members can get the help right away. ID Shield also helps keep your private data out of the hands of data brokers. These online databases collect your valuable personal information. In the best case, they want to sell your data to companies that want to send you targeted ads, mailing, phone calls, and unsolicited advertising. In the worst case scenario, identity thieves can use the databases to get their hands on your information. Our privacy check feature can scan data broker sites every 90 days. If we discover your data, we can send deletion and opt-out requests to the database owners. ID Shield can even minimize online reputation damage. Did you know that the posts you share online can have an impact on things like getting a job or applying for credit? Job recruiters often look at candidates' social media accounts and controversial content that could cost you your dream job. Questionable online behavior could also be used against you when you're applying for loans, and insurance providers could raise premiums after discovering this information online. ID Shield provides reputation management tools that can scan your social media accounts and flag content that could be damaging to your online reputation. Plus, we've partnered with Trend Micro to provide secure online browsing by scanning your devices for malware infections. A virtual private network helps secure public Wi-Fi when you're connected to hotspots. And a password manager helps you create strong passwords and keep them protected. And we'll help you keep track of your credit by giving you monthly updates and your credit score. Available exclusively to members with Legal Shield and ID Shield membership, our identity specialist will also provide one-to-one education to help you understand your valuable credit rating and actions that will likely have an impact on your credit score. Rather than leaving security up to chance, ID Shield helps you proactively arm yourself against identity theft and reputation hijacking. Legal and identity theft protection go hand in hand. By having access to protect your legal rights with Legal Shield and protecting your privacy with ID Shield, you're ready to take on whatever life throws your way.
So I personally used the ID Shield plan for the very first time because I was pulled over. So don't judge me, but I did get a traffic ticket. And when I was pulled over, I actually found out that I had a warrant for my arrest in the state of Alabama. Now, I knew it couldn't have been me because I'd never been to the state of Alabama, so I went back and forth with the officer. He was really kind about it, but I said, look, that wasn't me. He ran down all of the information. I said, well, it sounds like me, but I had never been to the state of Alabama. Luckily, I also had Legal Shield, so I was able to use my 24/7 emergency access, had the attorney speak on my behalf, which, helped me to be able to go home that night. felt really good about knowing that I had that type of protection. But on the back end, I was able to talk to my fraud advisor and specialist with ID Shield. And they found the errors. They found that someone actually did use my information right in the state of Alabama. Of course, when they got a ticket with my information on ID, their picture, they didn't go to court. So that's how I ended up with a warrant. When they found those errors, they actually restored me back to the way it was before that thief got a hold of it. They didn't find that gentleman that used my information, but I didn't have to go to the state of Alabama on a ticket that wasn't mine. So I felt really good about knowing that I had both Legal Shield and ID Shield to protect not only my legal rights, but also my identity.
As a bonus, every plan includes member perk discounts, letting you save on things you're already buying. With these savings, your membership can become an investment that pays off. Over 400 vendors offer savings to our members, including companies like Costco, Sam's Club, T-Mobile, Verizon, Adidas, Enterprise, Freebox, and more. If there's one thing I like more than saving money, it's earning money. So let me bring up my good friend, Cliff Malloy. Cliff is going to share with you the Legal Shield business opportunity.
Thank you, Kai. What a phenomenal presentation of the services we have available. As a matter of fact, the ability to put these services in the hands of those who need them is the opportunity I'd like to share with you right now. We can protect people in a variety of ways through Legal Shield and ID Shield. We also have a plan that protects small businesses, and we can go into companies and offer this as an employee benefit. We even protect commercial drivers and more. This wheel of opportunity is available to you. And the fact is, we have 4.5 million lives covered by Legal Shield and ID Shield across North America. And the exciting part is, with over 350 million people in North America, we need help getting the word out. By sharing these services, you can earn money while helping others.
My background is 17 years in technology sales in corporate America, where I was very successful and made money, but I became very bored and run down and hopeless. I wasn't having a good time, let alone my income was going down because they would change my comp plan around all the time whenever I made too much money and I'd make less money. And I said, wow, I'm never going to get financially ahead working for somebody else. So I saw Legal Shield. All I did was start sharing this with a couple people a day. And now I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad with my 3 kids, and I ride my mountain bike midday, and I go to movies, and I work the business. I have a lot of fun.
Are you looking for a way to earn supplemental income? Are you looking to work in your spare time? Do you want to create a second income without having a second job? If you answered yes to any of these questions, becoming a Legal Shield independent associate might be the opportunity you've been looking for. When an independent associate shares the Legal Shield Preferred Legal Plan and ID Shield Family Plan, they can earn $80 at the starting level and up to $416 in our compensation plan. That's pretty significant. The second opportunity to create income for ourselves is through leverage. You see, many folks are looking for an opportunity to create a second income without having a second job or just some additional income. When you share this business with them, not only do they get paid for every membership they personally write, but Legal Shield can also pay you an override on that effort.
We're paying almost the same amount in daycare that we were in mortgage. I made a decision to finally do it and get serious and track my numbers, talk to more people, inspire my team. And it was really exciting when it happened. What it proved to me was that there is an opportunity for leverage in helping other people achieve their goals. It showed me that it was possible to have success if you really focus and decide. So it just really inspires me to keep myself pushing so that I can have the freedom to make decisions that aren't based on income. That's a different kind of freedom.
That's my
As
girl,
people join
Latricia
your
Randolph.
team, you can advance in our compensation
Okay.
plan where you can earn more money.
Huh?
You know her? You know
Oh,
her
yeah.
personally?
Oh yeah, she's helped me. She's the regional manager for the St. Louis, Kansas City, and what's the next state? Iowa. What's the next state up by Kansas? Kansas and Missouri. Yeah, she's the regional manager for Kansas and Missouri. So she travels back and forth from Kansas City to Kansas, Overland Park, Kansas, and then down to St. Louis, because she reports to the corporate office about what's going on in this market. So, and I knew her before she had that position and before she earned her first ring. And I mean, Miss Randolph, she cold with it. She cold with it. I'll be wanting you to speak to her and stuff. But I know sometimes during the day it's kind of hard to get everybody's schedule on the same page. But she is awesome. She's awesome. She's awesome.
Maybe someday we'll get a chance to speak.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For each membership written. Plus, you can earn up to $700 in bonuses in your first 45 days when you Fast Start qualify. The third and most exciting opportunity to earn money with Legal Shield is with residual income on the lifetime of the membership. Imagine getting paid over and over and over, month after month, year after year. That can happen when the members you enroll keep their membership. The Legal Shield compensation plan is very exciting. We all start at the associate level, and when you become an independent associate, you'll now have the opportunity to earn $80 when you market the preferred legal plan and ID Shield membership. The next level is senior associate. And once you reach this level, you'll earn $100 in addition to a $20 override when anyone on your team writes a preferred legal plan with an ID Shield membership. But what's really phenomenal is to become a senior associate. You can do it one of two ways. You can write 3 memberships and sponsor 1 new associate, or simply write 5 memberships, and that'll promote you to the senior associate level. And if you do that within your first 20 days, that's called Fast Start, and you can earn an additional $200 bonus on top of your earnings. This compensation structure is powerful, and if you keep your momentum, the next level is manager. At this level, you can earn $132 on each personal membership you write. So if you write 10 memberships, that's an additional $1,320. If you write 10 memberships a month, that's an extra $1,320 a month. If you write 10 memberships a week, that's an extra $1,320 a week. That's real money, and that's very exciting. Plus, if you reach the manager level within your first 45 days, you'll have an opportunity to earn an additional $500 Fast Start bonus. You know, a lot of folks in our business manage to do it within their first 4 to 5 days as opposed to 45 days. As you see, there are higher levels in our compensation plan. The focus is to get you to the manager level and help everyone else in your team focus on getting to the manager level. As you help others get to that level, you'll advance in our compensation plan on up to senior manager, director, senior director, and executive director. Look at that. $416 in personal income on a membership you write, and an $85 minimum override up to $336 at that level. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
I love the fact that it doesn't matter where you're from. You have access to a plethora of amazing leaders and people who are willing to sow into you, right? I look at the person who brought me into this business, Darnell Self, right, who's become my best friend for over 25 years. And I'm thankful every single day that he stopped at my mom's house, right, to share a service with her. And I look now, and we've both been able to build something that we could have only dreamed about. And so I'm grateful that the leaders in this company have been weaved into the fabric of my future and my destiny, because it's changed the Humans family for generations to come.
As if our compensation plan wasn't exciting enough, Legal Shield gives us the opportunity to qualify for exciting bonuses and incentives and all expense paid destination trips. Protect 3 or 4 families a month with the preferred legal plan and ID Shield plan for the chance to earn monthly bonuses up to $500 a month. With the opportunity to become an independent associate with Legal Shield, you can work from home or anywhere you like. And you can create a willable book of business and have residual income for the lifetime of the membership, and you'll be able to attend Fast Start training classes that are included with your business. With Legal Shield, you aren't on your own. Through training, mentorship, and personal development, every associate is given the tools needed to help them succeed. Getting started is simple. Normally, it's $99 to become a Legal Shield independent associate. But right now, you can get started for just $49. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. 1, become a member. It's the best way to evaluate the business through using the service. 2, become an independent associate and start building your business. And 3, qualify for your Fast Start bonuses in your first 20 days and be on your way to getting paid, getting promoted, and building a successful Legal Shield business. And we'll help you get there. Legal Shield is a community of like-minded individuals who build each other up and cheer one another on at every level and milestone achieved. Join us in our mission to help others while earning money and learning how to run your own Legal Shield business. Get back with the Legal Shield independent associate who shared this video with you. Take advantage of this great opportunity.
And so that will be the video. We just played that video. It's 23 minutes and some change. We'll play that video. I mean, and as you can see, it's just like the Zooms. It's just not, it's just the video. Same information. I like that video because they throw those testimonials in there.
Yeah.
So we would just
I mean,
share
it's a
that
bit
video.
longer than 15 minutes, but it's worth it,
Yeah, that one was 23 minutes. Yeah. Yep.
It's well worth it. Yeah, it capture the audience attention, and yeah, it's some good points in there.
Yep. And so we just played it, and then afterwards, at this point, we would go through and open the floor for questions, answer any questions that people might have. Any questions that people might have, and then and from there, if they're ready to sign up, we just direct them to your website. And they can do it right there while we're sitting on the Zoom. So if they like, this is not working, like, okay, well, if you go, I'd be like, hey, if you want to right now, go ahead, go to this website. And we'll put it up on the screen in the chat or something like that. And they can go through it on their phone or if they got another computer by, or whatever they're doing the Zoom on, or just say, hey, I'll do it when I get off of here. You just send them your link. Because you'll get an email. When they sign up, you'll get an email saying that, hey, congratulations, you've got a new member. Those emails will come through. I'm going to read this to you real quick. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, like, hopefully next week, I at least have maybe one or two starting off sometime next week. So, as an associate, though. Not associate, but a member. Yeah, member.
Right. Hold on just a second. Let me get this real quick. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes when my kids and stuff get the call and I had to answer because you never know when it's an emergency, or they just, Dad, can you send me some money for Chipotle? Like, really? I told you I was doing a Zoom.
Definitely
So
keep
don't
you
call me
busy.
unless it's an emergency. All right, so I want to talk to you real quick about staying core. So like, look at it like this: if you don't want to waste time and lose money trying to reinvent the wheel, there's a simple and proven system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. It's called Dream, Commit, Launch. Dream, decide what you really, 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 really want. That's the dreaming part. And why do you want that? When we talk about why, you heard them on that training, they talk about you got to have a reason why. And a lot of times when you say what your why is, you have to ask why again. So if it's to earn extra money, well, why do you want to earn extra money? Well, so I can do this. Well, why do you want to do that? Well, because of this. Well, why is that important to you? And by the time you get to like that fifth level of why, at that point, it's getting to the point where tears might start falling because you really get to thinking about your situation or just, life in general. But like, man, now you're getting to the core of why you want what you say you want. And then after you do the dreaming part, then you commit to the part-time ABC 123 success schedule. And this is one of the things I got on here. And I'm gonna read that schedule to you, show you how, and I can email this to you. I think it's in that text that I texted to you. So dream, commit, launch. Launch your business by inviting a lot of people to a presentation right away. Dream, commit, launch. Matter of fact, I can share this. I can share this screen with you real quick and show you what I'm reading. All right, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep. Says our part-time ABC success schedule, master the 10 core millionaire success schedule, 10 to 15 hours a week or less. That's not even part-time. Because I mean, if you get on a Zoom and do a training, that's at least an hour a night. So that's 5 hours right there. And then if you do anything on weekends, do a Zoom on the weekends or during lunch or something, that's another, what I'm saying? So like I said, launch your business by inviting a lot of people to a presentation right away. Be consistent. First, master the simple ABC success schedule, and then master the 1, 2, 3 success schedule. Part-time, invite 2 to 5 new people a day and show up at least 2 to 3 nights a week. But of course, if they got a Zoom going on every night, if I don't already have something that I gotta be at, I'm gonna be on a Zoom.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to make the Zoom as much as I can, even while I'm at work, but I just
Yeah.
not gonna be fully active in the Zoom. So
Right. I got you.
I
I
just feel,
understand it because I mean you're in there, you're hearing it, you're learning it. Um, you already have a membership, and of course, every time I get on the Zoom, I learn something new. A lot of
yeah,
times when I'm on the Zoom, I'm on the Zoom because I've invited people to the Zoom, and I'd hate for them to show up and I'm not there. It's like you inviting somebody to an event, and then they show up and be like, "Well, I'm supposed to be meeting with Cetrus," and they be like, "Oh, he's not here." You know what I'm saying? So at least they can look and be like, "Oh, okay, they on there."
all right.
Uh,
If you don't mind, sister, can you send me a copy of this?
yeah, absolutely,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
absolutely.
So that way I can
Man, they said they got an alternate daytime Zoom at 12
hmm,
o'clock, Monday through Friday.
hmm.
And here's the meeting. I didn't even know about that. Okay. I'll start looking into that one too. Yeah, but I'll send you this. I'll email it to you and I'll text it to you.
I
So,
appreciate
yep. So, and I go through this real quick and then we can jump off of here. Invite 2 to 5 people today, even if you're unable to attend the Zoom. Up, here we go. Even if you're unable to attend the Zoom, get 2 to 5 new people a day onto the presentation. Monday through Saturday, 7 o'clock, Sundays at 6 o'clock. Or use a video. If they can't get on the Zoom, send them a video. Never say we have a, yeah, okay, that's where I be messing up. Never say we have a presentation every day. Because
Oh,
then,
okay. So don't inform them and let them know that there is a Zoom or a presentation every single day at this such time. Don't
yeah,
say
no,
that.
no, they say don't do that. Because then they'll be
Okay.
like, well, I'll jump on the one in May
Yeah.
since y'all do it every day. And it's like, it's February.
Mhm.
You mean to tell me you can't carve out 30 minutes to an hour over the next 4 months? And then if that's because I guarantee you if I was saying, come over, we're gonna eat nachos and have a glass of wine and watch Waiting to Excel or the game, you know what I'm saying?
The Super Bowl is on and popping.
Oh yeah, people will make time because people make time for what they want. With this, people automatically go into defense mode because they think you're, like you said, you're trying to sell them something. That's why you may or may not be
Or they
interested.
don't want to sit for a long periods of time. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep, but it says never say we have a presentation every day. Do a 3-way call afterward to connect them with one of the leaders. That's something I got to work on. If people say, yeah, I can jump on there, I'm interested, and be like, hey, real quick, let me get 2 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can get Miss Debbie on the phone because she'll be able to answer any questions that you may have. And I just want to introduce you to her to hear her story. I think you can relate to it. Let me see. She's real busy. She's making a lot of money, so she's real busy. I'm gonna see if I can get her. And at that point, I've already texted you, or in your case, you already text me or Miss Randolph or whoever you can get and say, hey, are you available for a 3-way to do a 3-way call? And that's like once your guest or the person you're trying to get on the Zoom, once they've shown interest that, yeah, I can do that. I would like to check it out. Get them on a 3-way call because now they're speaking to somebody that's having success that's not you. They know you, but they don't know you as a Legal Shield success story. They just know you as Debbie I used to work with, or Debbie I'm cool with, or that's my cousin, or whatever.
Yeah.
Now you get them on the phone. They don't know me. They don't know Miss Randolph. So, now we build up the rapport because now you've already said, hey, He's great to work with.
That's
She's
that
great.
word, report.
Yeah.
Report.
Yep.
Build a rapport, yeah.
Yep. And so we do the three-way call, and all I'm gonna do is validate everything that you've said, and I'm gonna get a second commitment that they're gonna get on the Zoom. So now they know that you're counting on them to be on the Zoom, and I'm counting on them. You know what I'm saying? And unless they just something, an emergency comes up, or they just a person that you don't trust their word, no way. You know what I'm saying? Kind of when I know people like that, I don't even invite them to the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I hate to do that because prejudging, but I give everybody the Zoom link that says they want it, but I don't follow up with everybody because I already know. I'm like, dude, you're not going, you know what I'm saying? I can't even get you to come and get your fingerprints to get a job. You know what I'm saying? So you already kind of know
Yeah.
certain people that
Yeah.
your
Certain
family
people,
members and
yeah.
people you kind of know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do business with them,
Yeah.
but I'll give them the opportunity because you never know where people are in life. Sometimes people get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and now they draw their line in the sand and say, "This is it. This is 2025. I got to make some changes." And so, and then the script for text, you just saying, "Hey Debbie, would you be willing to give me your feedback on a project I'm working on and let me know who you think I can help?" I like that because you're not asking them to help you. You just want their feedback and for them to let you know who you can help based on the information they finna hear. Or you can say, "Hi
I can
Debbie."
ask them, or maybe I can ask them too if they know of 5 people that might be interested in this product.
Yeah,
They
or
might
a
ask them
service. Yeah, product or
service.
service. Yeah.
I maybe just product for an example,
Yeah. And it's if you know 5 people you think I could help with this new product I'm just starting to work with. Yep. The next option you can say that, or you can say, "Hi Debbie, can you help me? I'm in a training program with my company. I need to share a 20 to 30-minute presentation with 10 people this week. You may or may not be interested yourself, and that's okay, but you may know somebody that I can help with it. There's no pressure to buy or join anything, but would you be willing to listen and give me your feedback to help me complete my training?" And you know what I'm saying? A lot of times family, aunts, uncles, parents, cousins, sisters, siblings, brothers, friends, co-workers, if y'all in any way cool or not, they be like, I give you feedback. And you trying to complete your training, I can sit and listen to help you complete your training. If ain't no, I ain't got to buy nothing. I ain't got to join nothing. Cool, I jump on
no
there.
purchasing involved. Yeah.
Right. Because once they see the information, they're like, man, I think I need something like that. Because as they're watching it, it's going to like, dude, I'm dealing with that right now.
Yeah.
And then they'll have questions like, well, can they do this? Can they do that? And you'll be like, yeah, they'll help you with this. They'll help you with that. And they'll be like, man, I think I need that. Where do I sign up? And I know a lot of people that could use it. Your business just exploded. Just like that. And then if you haven't spoken to them in a while or the relationship is cold, break the ice first by asking things like how you doing, what's going on new in your life, any big goals you've been working on this year. Just check in on them as a good friend before jumping straight into business. Break the ice.
Yeah.
And so they do text that to 10 people and send your leader a screenshot of their reply. So like when you start texting this stuff out, so I'll text you all of this. And when you start sending that out, as they begin to respond, take a screenshot of it and send me the response.
Okay.
After they respond, schedule an appointment for them to join a live Zoom or to watch a video. Change the info, delete the bracket. So after they respond, schedule an appointment. Great. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your support. I need 10 people to see the overview and give me and my business partner their feedback. I really appreciate you being one of the 10. And then say, or I'm having a live webinar Wednesday at 12:30 or Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Join 5 minutes early and use this link. The normal link, pinnaclezoom.com, password. And then, of course, it kind of tells them choose device audio once you're in so that you can hear it. And hopefully at this point, everybody know how to use Zoom.
Yeah.
But you'll be surprised.
Yes.
And then can I count on you to be there? If no, invite them to a different Zoom. And if they can't attend that and you don't want to wait long, then use the option. You can ask them when you have about 30 minutes. When will you have about 30 minutes today for me to show you? When can you carve out 30 minutes, today? And then sometimes I'll say today or tomorrow for me to show you. And, and then of course, only send the video after you confirm the time. Like they say, well, I'll be free tonight after I finish cooking about 8 o'clock. Okay. After I confirm that. So 8 o'clock tonight. All right. And then I'll send the video, send them a video link, either the one we just watched or another one. And there's some on here that we can, send them, bornceo.com/protect. That's my coach, one that he does. And then after that, after the Zoom or video, immediately introduce your friend to your business partner. So that's when you'll introduce, get on the phone with me or somebody else, just a business partner, because they don't know. I could be brand new. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that. And we're not being dishonest. We're just saying I got somebody that's working the business as well. They love having a lot of fun and they know, you know what I'm saying? They know, a lot of the information and they can answer any questions that you may have. But obviously you want to get them on the phone with somebody. I don't want to get them on the phone with nobody you just recruited because you know more than them. So you want to get them on the phone with somebody, possibly the person that recruited you or somebody else in the market that's used to doing presentations.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, so edit the name, edit your mentor's name, edit what's in the brackets and remove. So you would be like, glad you saw the info. I want to introduce you to my success mentor, Mrs. Debbie Garrett. She's helped a lot of people and achieve significant success. She's also supporting me and those in my network. Looking forward to your feedback. Debbie, this is my friend, Pam, from Pennsylvania. She saw the video. And then, of course, that's when you would come in or I would come in and say, hey, I look forward to your feedback. Were you able to see the entire presentation or only part? And all that's in the script. And I'm telling you, everything's already laid out for us. That's why they call it the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And then if they haven't finished, then we can schedule a time for them to see a presentation right away. But most importantly, schedule a 3-way phone call that they can use and stuff. But I can give you all this info. I'm gonna text all this to you. Only if they demand to know what it is. Huh?
And this is all in the back office.
No, this is my coach's website. This is his website. He simplified the stuff. It's in the back office, but this is less wordy than the back, because the back office, this is more personable. Because they talk about sending out text messages. That's why I like using this, because anybody can do this. Okay. Like if you recruited somebody in California that wasn't here in Missouri and they might not get hands-on with you, you can send them this script and they can do this. Okay. And they can do this. All they got to do is change the names. As opposed to, finding a script in the back. Because the scripts in the back office are good, but they might be a little more wordy and technical. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they might not have those Zoom links. You would still have to find a Zoom link to plug them into. They're basically saying the same thing. Coach Bell just made this more personable.
Now, another thing too, Citrus, will you be able to send me a copy of this recording?
Yeah, this recording? Yeah, my God, it's still recording, ain't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. But I'll send you all this. And here, write this. You got a pen, write this down.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the chat. This is the website. You can go to this site, bornceo.com/TP. Question mark. And you don't necessarily have to put the question mark in there, but bornceo.com/TP. Yep, bornceo.com/TP. That stands for Team Platinum.
With the
That's his.
question mark. Put the question mark in there
Yeah,
too.
if you took the question mark out, I think it'll still take you.
Okay.
It'll still take you to the to there. Let me try. Let me see. Yeah, it still take you to it. Yeah, it'll still take you to the same page. And then you just, once you get to that page, just scroll down to where it says part-time ABC schedule, master the 10 core millionaire success schedule. And I was just reading straight off of that. And if you go to the website, the links, you can click on the links or copy the links, and it'll show you, you know what I'm saying, it'll have everything on there that you can go through and go through. And then it's also got the presentation. He's got a presentation on here that you can watch, that you can send them. You can go on there and share it. Yep.
You're a manager. And you've been invited.
Yep. And so that's that presentation. I like that. I like that they do that. I need to get that one there. Save that one for my own personal use. Because Coach Bell, he's doing the presentation. He's an excellent. I love the way he presents. He's real good. I like his presentation.
Coach Bell. Coach Bell, Bell.
Yep, Fard. His name is Fard Bell. FARDBELL. That's, you see right there, 150K ring. That's him. And all these are people, you know, in his team and stuff. So yeah, let me look and see it, because I think you might have. Let me see, is this the same script that I sent you? Yep. Hold on.
You said script.
Huh?
Did you say script?
Yep.
You send me like.
I just resent it what we just went over.
Okay. The one that say, "Hey, Pam," on there.
Yeah.
Uncle Mike.
So we do that, like we do a text challenge, and they say send out 10 texts right now, and that's how we would do it. Say, hey Deb, hey Pam, would you be willing to give me your feedback on a project I'm working on and let me know who you think I can help? Matter of fact, let me go to this Born CEO. All right, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna send you this whole thing.
Okay. I don't see the one in the text with this one, Coach Bell, and so you probably.
Hopefully it'll let me put all this in this text. Well, I'm sending you I'm sending this whole script.
Send to my email if you have to.
Oh, I can do that too.
Yeah, I mean, just are you copy and pasting?
Yep.
Well, that's even better, right? I'm glad it's that you can rather try to do all that type.
I don't know I don't know how Let me see if it's gonna let me text you all this. I'm gonna try it,
No, you haven't
doggone
texted
it.
all. You don't have to text it all. I mean, is it what you cover on this recording right here?
Yep.
Because if so, you just be recording.
I don't think it sent it all anyway. Hold on. Oh yeah, it didn't send half of it. I'm gonna email it to you.
Yeah, it's
It only
probably
sent the
taking
links. What's your email, Deb?
abundance, unique.
178?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, they have a Team Platinum Zoom.com.
Yeah, that's the Zoom we be getting on. That's their team Zoom.
Okay.
That's their team Zoom. Yep.
I remember Pinnacle. Yeah, it is pinnacle.com. And there's an ID number for that.
All right, here. I'm finna email it to you. And I'm gonna look into this daytime Zoom.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about that. I was doing my own. I'm like, shoot, I can plug people into that one. And no need for reinventing the wheel. You know what I mean? I'm serious. Shoot.
So you haven't sent it yet, right?
No. I'm still copying and pasting.
Okay.
And then we'll get off of here so you can go and get it on with your day. So let's schedule. So you start your new schedule Monday, you said?
Yeah, my new time schedule. I was on day first shift. But I liked it this.
Huh?
I liked that shit. The group that I was working with, I mean, it's pretty diverse. I got along really well with a bunch of Asians and they, uh, and I want to introduce the information to them, and they know some other people as well. But I still care. That's why I wanted to get my get some business card and hand it out to them because I'm not going to be on that ship with them. And then, because once I come in, they be getting off, so we'll see each other. And I can just hand them a card, and say a few
Right.
words to them. You know what I'm saying? And with the website and everything on that, they have any questions or anything,
Right.
or
I feel you on that. Now,
I
like
can
I
get a
was
phone
saying, to
number.
go to everything is done through Staples. Staples yeah, Staples. So you can order business cards through Staples, but the company doesn't give them out free anymore.
Okay. What about Vista?
Yeah, that's where I got mine from. I order mine from Vistaprint because they're a lot cheaper and I can tell them what I want them to say. I can format it
Right.
myself.
Exactly. Yeah, because they got like 50 for like $11. 50 of
Okay.
them. I mean, I'm try to utilize them wisely, just give them to people that know. Oh,
All right, I just sent that email with those scripts on there. It's pretty much everything on this page that we're looking at now.
okay.
And I think what I'll do is, I think I'll share this video on my YouTube page. I ain't got but 7 videos on there. I
Oh, you
started
got
a YouTube.
YouTube? You got a YouTube page?
Yeah, I don't really use it. I got like 7 videos. I done had it about almost 20 years, seem like.
You're pretty popular. Okay, what's your YouTube?
My YouTube is, it will be, my channel is at LTCALI, Lieutenant Cali.
Lieutenant Callie?
Yep, LTCALI. No,
LTTALI?
no. LTC is in cat. So
Oh,
C, Cetrus Antonio Larray Ivy.
oh, I like that name.
Of course, now
So
you
LTC,
ALI.
so it's at